Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to Monster Train Beta. Let's play a run as the Awoken Alternative Champion plus a random allied clan. I don't know if selecting this before you select random actually assures you the alternative cards, but we might as well do it just to see what the alternative cards are, right? No, not Stygian, Awoken. Awoken! Wyldenten. That's a great name, Wyldenten. I'm Sir Wyldenten of the Wyldenten family. I'm so old. What a great freaking name. That's the part. Mud says if you pick random, it's going to be Umbra. If it's Umbra, I'll just redo it. Does that just like show you, does that just give you the same Umbra? No, it's loading new cards. Fantastic. All right, so same bosses. Talos Arcus and Seraph the Patient. Sharpen Helical Crystallis, Restoring Retreat. Do we have the alternative Stygian cards? Yes, we do. Frostbite 6 and discard a card at random. Plus Root Seeds, Restoring Retreat, Helical Crystallis, Sharpen. Lots of expensive cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 2-cost cards. Luckily Forgone. It's not Forgotten, it's Forgone power is free. Let's see what the hell this champion upgrades to. We'll only see 2 out of 3, but we'll still check it. Quick! Enchant, grant quick. What? Other friendly units on the same floor gain a bonus. Your entire floor is quick? Or sweep, strike, apply rooted to the attacked unit. So the entire floor doesn't move up every turn. That's fantastic. Okay. What the hell? So he's the ultimate, like, delay. Unit, while he's alive, if you take the sweeper, nothing will hit the pyre. That's amazing. This champ seems OP, says Quark. I doubt it's OP, but it seems pretty good. Predator Strangler. I thought it said Stranger for a second there. Rooted to everything can be bad sometimes, says Retrash. I mean, that's the thing. That's exactly correct. If you keep rooting enemies, they're just gonna stack up. And if they keep stacking up, they could just make it through your units. This would be pretty good if you had like enough regen that nothing could make it up, because then you could just stall forever. But if you don't have the regen, you don't want to stall forever. You want enemies to kind of make it through. I kind of do like the enchant quick. If everything is quick on a floor, you could put a sweeper on the floor and then they immediately get quick. You could put heavy hitting units on the floor and they'll kill things as they make it or as they get through. Restoring Retreat, Wyldenten, Root Seeds. I have no healing as well, so I'm gonna go quick on this one. We're gonna see how the quick works. I'm curious how it upgrades, but I think it's just gonna be attack, attack, attack. No idea. This also could be really good if we get like another tank. If he gets a lot of attack. We'll see, we'll see. Days when they enter, enemies get -1. If we put him at the bottom, the days doesn't matter because we can quick through them. Enemies getting -1 attack is really nice. It's a tough call. It's a tough call. Both are fantastic. I'm gonna take the days though. If a unit does live like, you know, an Ember Drain sweeper, you can negate the sweep and negate the Ember Drain on the first turn of combat. That seems like it's pretty nice. Now, the other problem with this champion, not that it's a problem, because all the champions have this problem. We're not killing anything early, because these guys have 55 health. But we'll work on it, we'll work on it. So Wyldenten comes out. Then we'll play the Train Steward, who's also now quick. We'll give you more attack. This could also give you more attack, and we can draw more next turn, but I'm just gonna give you a Sharpen, and then we'll apply some some frostbite to you. I was hoping to get frostbite for this guy, honestly. So we're just gonna do the same thing. Sharpen. Kill you. Make sure you're slowly dying. Really need a little bit more damage output, but one of these will kill you. A Helical Chrysalis will get 2 kills here. Give you more attack. Kill you. Everything's going just fine, and you should probably be dead, and you are. Could heal you, but instead I'm just gonna hit you and, I don't know, give you some attack. He has an animation for making things quick. I did not notice. It was an early, or it was an easy fight, but we still need more, I think. Consume, apply regen 5. I'm gonna take it because there's a lot of good tanks that we can add to the deck. Sap and Frostbite, I actually do like the card. This is kind of exactly what I was hoping for, a Thorned Hollow or the other Hollow. Offering Monument, it can't draw 1, it can't gain armor 3. Now I'm just gonna take the Hollow. Wait, are you 3 capacity or 2 capacity? Did that change? No, you're still 3 capacity. So we need a capacity upgrade to put the Hollow on the same floor as our champion. That's fine, we'll make it work, we'll deal with it. So we got a sweeper who's gonna go on the same floor as our champion. We don't need endless on anything right now. I'd rather honestly just give you more base health and give you more attack. That way you can just do more damage on your quickness. And then there's no need to even reroll anything because we have exactly what we want. We have a unit that can function as a tank. We have a sweeper that's gonna get a lot of kills. It's not the Slay Sweeper, which would have been better, but it's still good enough to work. They're all dazed. Almost everything got dazed, which is fantastic. Also, no spikes, but these guys are dazed, so I guess it doesn't matter. So we're gonna play everything here. We might as well play the Husk Hermit in the front too, because you have more HP and damage by default. And he does have an animation for making things quick, there you go. We'll play you. Play you at the top. It doesn't really matter, but if we play you at the top and the loot collector spawns up there, we can kill the loot collector. There you go. So, you're dying, you're taking some damage. Kinda just wanna make you stronger, weirdly enough. We have no healing for you, or no way of healing you right now, so we can't sharpen you, because we don't have regen in the deck. We have to add it completely on our own. But I don't want to make this guy stronger, so I'm like, well, let's do it like this. Well, I guess now we probably could. And now everything's dying, which is great. Sap. Let's be honest, I think we can just do this and be fine. Oh look, they're dead. Could have also Restoring Retreated and brought a unit down. Oh, you know what? We should do that. We have a Restoring Retreat. We should hold over this card, get everything down on the same floor as our champion. That way everything is gonna have quick. Now you're thinking, now you're thinking. And we need heals, because we have no heals. Ancient Synergy is fantastic. Titan's Gratitude has attuned. It's a new keyword. Magic Power, multiply the effects by 5. So Magic Power 1 increases the damage by 5 on a card like this. Really do like Synergy though. It's such good damage. Such good damage. We can make it cost 1, and then it's 100 damage for 1. I'll go for the upgrades. Incant Rage. Revenge, apply Frostbite 3. We have a tank. The Incant Rage could eventually do a lot of damage. Multi-strike it, play a lot of spells on the floor as the champion. They're gonna be quick. That might be a great unit to have. Now, we did get multi-strike, so I think we just gotta go with it. We could also multi-strike the sweeper, but I like the idea of getting like a heavy-hitting Nameless Siren with Rage. I don't think we need base spikes. I'd rather put more health on him or something. And I'm not gonna reroll it. I think it's too expensive. +1 capacity, +3 capacity, +15 magic power, -1 capacity. We want the +1 capacity so we can play our champion and other units on the same floor, I think. Like, play more units on the floor. +3 capacity on a random floor is really nice, but especially with Seraph having this rally effect, you might not want to play on the floor he's on, and he might start on the same floor that has your capacity bonus. We had that happen on the last run. The middle floor had a lot of capacity, but I didn't want to play anything there. I would have given him +30 attack. Armor on Slay, Rage 2. So we want to build at the top. With our Descending Retreat, we'll probably have to build on the middle. Unless it gets hit with the negative capacity. Well, we can still do it. It's just a little wonky. You know, we should build down here. All the units are gonna be dazed. Siren. Well, we're gonna have to... Oh, this is a great target for root seeds. We're gonna have to do something for you later, but for now we'll just play you and buff your attack a lot. I think we drew Descending Retreat early, right? Yeah, Restoring Retreat. I call it Descending Retreat, that way I don't forget what it does. But we drew it early, so we're gonna have to actually stall on actually playing her, unfortunately. Forgone Power is a good card to play on her, as is Root Seeds, because it does buff her damage quite substantially. That seems like a very good combination. I didn't even think about that. 2 dazes. But you're quick, and you're taking 7 damage from her. I think that's okay. We can apply a lot of incant to her. She's a 51 × 2 already. I like the sirens! You know I like the sirens. Oh, but you're gonna hit units and then, right. Honestly, I kind of feel like this floor can just go to hell, and we should just buff this floor with the regen to give you more spikes and to keep incanting on the siren, because the siren is frickin' dynamite. I could apply more frostbite to you, but I'd rather do this because it's more damage in the long term. You're taking 121. That's a good amount of damage to take. $85 × 2. That's good enough for me. We had like, by the way, we had like no opportunity to actually play our we had no opportunity to play our Descending Retreat, but if we could stack up everything on one floor. So holdover on that card would be fantastic. Hey, quick! Well, don't really need it. Gift for a guard. Plus magic power doesn't really work on root seeds or sharpen. Or spike of the Stygian. Or forgone power. Okay, I'm realizing magic power is kind of awful for us, so let's not take gift for a guard. It only makes synergy, helical chrysalis, and restoration detonation and restoring retreat better. It doesn't make these better, it doesn't make these better, it doesn't make this better, it doesn't make these better. It makes them free. Who cares? Wow, what an awful selection of cards. Alright, I mean, how can I not take a Siren of the Sea? Well, I could take a Sting for the incant. The Stings are better because it's 10 damage to the front enemy unit instead of 5. They did get a slight buff. But the Siren of the Sea, as another incant target, would be incredible. We could fit it on the same floor as the Nameless Siren, maybe give another buff to this Siren, maybe make him tanky. Could also play a Gourd of the Named, but I'm just gonna go for the Vine Mother. Let's get damage plus draw. And speaking of draw, oh, we have so many expensive cards. We're gonna take the energy. We already have the capacity, we got it for free due to the Cavern. With all the 2-cost cards, I think we gotta go for the energy there. And if we stall, wow, there's actually no upgrades here. If we stall, we can get spell upgrades here plus an artifact. But I do like the idea of getting a free artifact here. Remove buff, debuff, your Pyre gets plus 40. Let's remove buff, debuff, and check out the upgrades on this champion. Summon. Add 3 stings to your hand and incant, gain +1 attack. He's an incanter? That's amazing. On summon, gain 3 sting spells to your hand. Quick multi-strike 1. He's a 20 times 2. Oh, baby. Okay. I think we gotta go with multi-strike. But I'm looking at the Thorn Lord. What a name. Add 3 stings and can't gain +1 attack. So I'm willing to bet that the incant is gonna get better every level. But the multi-strike, 20 times 230, all things are quick. We can build a big dynamite floor. The problem though, right now, is that we need more descents. We need to get everything on one floor. Even right now, I can just barely get everything out, but I can get things out. So you're gonna tank. You're gonna go in the back. You're gonna get stronger. Oh, you're a freaking incanter. Still, I'm gonna do it. You're probably gonna hit the Pyre unless we get Ancient Synergy, so I'm really hoping for it. You're dazed, you'll live for an extra turn. You'll kill the Nameless Siren, which is real bad. We also cannot descend our sweeper down there. Wow, that's also bad. Well, I suppose we'll just, you know, stack up this floor. Might as well dump this. The sweeper will kill you, but I still like the idea of playing this here for the incant, and it also doesn't buff you a little bit. This is a very wonky fight though, very wonky. You're also living, but Root Seed will kill you. You guys are also living. Look, I know, this sucks. We'll deal with it. 15 Frostbite and 3 Sap, huh? I mean, honestly, if you're gonna live, let's make sure you're not gonna live. All right, you love to see it. We got our stings out, so we can now sting every turn for incant. We gotta start healing you. It's kind of why we have you on board. And then honestly, I don't really care if the Wyldenten lives at all. I kind of just want to keep buffing our great Siren. They're the unit that deserves to live the most right now because they're the one who's actually going to be doing the most damage, I feel like, in the end. I could even heal you, but you only do 26 times 2. You already do 51 times 2. So, Ice you, you're dead. We'll sting. Root Seed. Root Seed. Keep buffing. AB0020, you have a good night. Thank you for being here. And I'm still impressed with the floor doing 118 damage. I would love it if you could kill these backline units though. 13, 9, and 9. Are you living for a turn? How come the enemies are taking 10 damage? Ah, because they're dazed for a turn. How does that make any sense? Because you're gonna have 10 spikes. So actually, the sharpen on you does kill all of the units in the back. Why are you taking 14 damage? 8 times 2 is not 14, game. 8 times 2 is actually not even enough to kill him. So how are you, why are you? 3 regen. We'll have 9. Why are you taking 14? Oh, you also have spikes. How did you get spikes? Oh, because I... Right. Okay. Look, I understand. Root seeds, everything's dying up here. Yep, correct. That doesn't even kill you. So root seeds, sting. You're gonna die, but I will rebuild you by playing a train steward and hopefully tank enough that we can kill this guy. Ooh. I'm actually a little sketched here. Like, I don't know if we're gonna be able to win on this one. I'm like, we gotta kill the guys in the back. How the hell are we gonna do it? Like, we need to tank for the Husk Hermit, and then they'll sweep kill everything. Like, I hope it's enough damage output. Play 2. Like, I hope it's enough damage output that we can kill the boss in a couple of turns. It is, barely, but it is. So, buff. You're doing 133 times 2. That fight ended up being just fine, but that was very unusual. I haven't wrapped my head around how to play as these units yet. I do like a Restoring Retreat. We need to build up single floors. And I do like a Silence. Guardian Stone too. But Incant Armor 1 is like not enough. Oh my god, we can silence Seraph. I just realized, Rally and Slay, we can just silence those abilities on the new bosses. Makes the silence card much better. I don't know why I just realized that. We could also double up on the Nameless Siren. I really think we should. We have a damage problem. That will solve the damage problem. It means that we're not gonna be able to buy an artifact, which could help us significantly, but we're gonna have a ton of money for upgrades. So we're gonna start by going to the caverns, in case we can upgrade the Siren and then duplicate her. We cannot, but we can still get like Gift of Gratitude, get even more cash. Honestly, a targeted damage spell would be significant, but hopefully the Quick Sweeper is what we're gonna do. What we're gonna use to get the kills, but it hasn't happened so far. Root Seeds I'm playing, Forgotten Power I'm playing for Incants. Let's get rid of Train Stewards. Okay. And then yeah, I think you just want to duplicate your highest value unit, which is currently the Sirens. Makes it a little harder to get the Sweeper out early, but we don't have to play him on the bottom. We can play him higher up. Speaking of which, this makes me want to take this, because we can sweep kill these units with the Quick, Champion, and the Sweeper, as long as we draw them correctly. Our Champion, by the way, only got 30 health. He's pretty weak. Oh, but everything's down here and dying. They're dazed, they removed their buffs. Ugh. But if we don't kill them, they do 20 damage a turn. We don't have very many high damage spells. I think we gotta ignore the bottom floor. So it's gonna be like Vine Mother. Oh man, this is this is like so bad. So sketch. I want the stings, so it's gonna be like Vine Mother, Wyldenten. And then let's just purge to get it out of the deck. There's our sting. There's our Nameless Siren. Oh, your quicks, you're actually killing everything. Of course, of course, of course. So we'll play the Thorn Hollow, play the Siren. Then we will play Helical here. That way we can play 2 spells up here for value, for extra incant. We did get Restoring Retreat. You're taking 32 damage. We knew that you were gonna take a lot of damage. That's acceptable. We really want to play the Husk Hermit in the middle, but that's not possible. Could play the Husk Hermit down here and it would get 2 kills, but it's not quick. We could always retreat down, but I think that's gonna take way too many turns to happen. So I think we're just gonna Restoring Retreat you, do a lot more damage on this floor, and we'll get you in a position where you can descend soon. I think we'll just not play the Nameless Siren, because if we play them, they're gonna die. But it gives us an opportunity to get some incants out. So Sting, incant. Root Seeds, incant. Excuse me. Forgotten Power. You're still healing for 20, which just like completely blows, but we weren't able to do as much damage as we wanted. As long as we draw a high damage spell, we can kill you. We didn't. I was really hoping for Ancient Synergy, but I guess we drew that earlier, which is fine. But you're all dying. Love to see it. I cannot descend you, so you're gonna kind of make it out. 10. Forgotten Power can probably kill you a turn sooner. Right now you have 95 HP. So yeah, we'll play 2 Forgotten Powers up here. Even one of them will mean you hit the power 1 less time. But we'll play the stings down here for damage. Well, it's only 1 sting, but honestly, maybe we should have left the Siren up there, because the Siren up there would have been able to do more value. Hopefully you hit the pyre 2 less times. Well, you hit the pyre 3 times. That sucks, but like, this is much better. You're taking 90. What happened? What happened that you were able to do so much damage to us higher up? I don't know. I feel bad though. I feel like I've done some great evil. I will say the card selection is very easy. It's just play your good spells. We need to descend the Quick Sweeper, like ASA freaking P next turn. But for now, please? Oh, thank God. You're dead. We have no tanks, by the way. We have 1 tank, but we're never playing them. It's a new artifact. At start of turn, the front friendly unit on each floor gains +5 health. Well, I said I wanted a tank. That seems lovely. Root a unit. Draw 1 next turn. I like the card. I do. I really like the card. We don't need another silence. We have one, right? We never played it on the last fight, but we do have one. Sap 2. It's an offering card, and I think we do need offering cards with the discard we have from the 0 cost Frostbite 6s. We should probably get some heavy upgrades done. I think we'd prefer spell upgrades at this point. Units cost -2. At the end of turn, freeze a card. Units being cheaper does help to play more spells. Then again, our units, we only, play them once. What is it? Freeze a card in hand? We have the energy. Let's freeze a card. Permafrost. It's hard to permafrost when you have the discards. Plus 20 magic power and consume. Really like this on like a helical. Cheaper. Ancient synergy, please. Hold over. Not quite. Regen 10. X -1. 2x -1 sap and frostbite. I like Guardian's Amulet. If you don't play it, it has a chance of being frozen and it'll eventually be played. I like that. I like that a lot. Restore 20 health. I do like that. We'll make another card cheaper. Ancient Synergy for 1 is just unbelievable value. I think you gotta do that. And because we have the cash, we'll probably just remove a bunch of cards right now. Restore Pyre health. Get +1 attack for every Blight card in your deck. Playing a Blight card deals 100 damage to the front enemy unit. Kind of like restoring Pyre health. We have the energy for Vengeful Shards. We can leave a few of these in the deck, and if we play them, we play them. I mean, we have the card draw to get around them easily enough. We'll take it. I might remove 1 Vengeful Shard. I mean, even if we just have 1 in the deck, that's a little bit of healing. 2 might be a little too much, or 3 might be a little bit too much. So let's make 2 in the deck. And then we'll purge like a Train Steward. And then we'll purge like another Train Steward. And then fight Arcus, Darkness Incarnate. And remember, Incant and Rally are your negatives here. He starts on the middle, and it's Rally in the middle, so we can start at the bottom. Wyldenten, I actually like this with Wyldenten and the Siren. The problem is we don't have a tank at the front. Wyldenten is not really that much of a tanker. But I don't want to daze my units on the middle floor. We could put Wyldenten at the bottom, save room for a tank in the front, and just play the Siren here, because if they get dazed, it doesn't matter. Apply Daze 1 to enemy units. I assume that'll only happen on this floor. Oh, it even says, dazed units cannot use resolve abilities. That's very nice. Yeah, so you're dazed for 1 turn, who cares? You're still out there. We'll ensnare things, and we'll keep buffing you, because I can still play spells. Husk Hermit doesn't need to be played at the bottom. We need to play the tank at the bottom, so we'll play Husk Hermit here. And Vine Mother, unfortunately, is gonna go at the top. It's gonna take 2 turns until we can actually play the stings, but that's okay. Don't play... Wait, what are you? You're different! Harvest. When an enemy unit dies... What? Harvest. When an enemy unit dies, add a Weight of Contrition card to the top of the draw pile. Triggers when a unit on this floor dies. I'm confused. Shattering Dark Shard. Will this add a Weight of Contrition when a unit on the right side of the train dies, a unit on the left side of the train dies, or either. Because Harvest triggers on any unit dying. However, the text is when an enemy unit dies. However, it's on an enemy unit, so is that an enemy unit of the enemy unit, which is a friendly unit? Shrug, I don't know. We'll find out though. I could also just play an unnamed tome though, and just like completely eliminate this turn. Actually, no, I don't think it'll affect the unit at all. So you know what, instead, let's just, I don't know, give you some Frostbite. No, I'll just play this. Okay, so it's an enemy unit of the enemy unit, which meant none of my units died, which meant nothing happened. Understood. That took a little while to figure out. You are currently living. 1 sharpen won't kill you, 2 will, but I might just sap you instead. Well, no, you'll still add garbage. This might be an opportunity just to get you out of here, so I don't add garbage to my deck at all. Play a sharpen on you, root you, Forgotten Power. That's been frozen, that's fine. We need more regen, like significantly more regen. When an enemy unit dies, so when a friendly unit dies, to me, Weighted Contrition gets added. Everything here is dying though, it doesn't matter. Okay. 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 You're taking 11 damage, why? Why are you taking 11 damage? Oh, because you're not quick. I get it. Why are you only taking 11 then? Why are you taking oh, you know what? I think it's counting the artifact of healing, of plus additional health, which has been helping. I haven't been noticing it, but it has been helping. All right, so we need to play a Siren so we can eventually lower him down and just get him out there for damage. You need to get buffed. You need to get buffed. We'll play a Sting. We'll play a Forgotten Power. Okay, so it's actually at the end of each turn of combat on each floor. At the start of turn, the front friendly unit gets... This is wrong. It's at the end of each turn of combat on each floor. Also, what died? What? Huh? I don't understand. Why are you here? None of my units died. Oh my... You know what? I bet it is when an enemy unit dies, this gets added, and maybe because the unit was dazed. No, because every unit died on that floor. I don't know. I don't know why you're here. Get out of my deck. You weird card. I got no idea. TLDR, I have no freaking idea. Oh, okay, right, this guy had, all right, okay, thank you, chat, thank you. This guy moved up. Oh God, this is so, it's confusing. You know, they add in new mechanics and my brain has lost the capability of understanding what happens on the fights. Oh geez, this is, I think we'll descend you, because now we got one big ass floor. You're gonna kill him immediately. That's like fantastic. We need to do more damage at the bottom to kill the units in the middle, but we'll get there. You're taking 10, which is not great. You're only taking 5. It's pretty good. People just make sure you guys get iced. You're living? What? All right, now you're all dying. Let's get those incants going. Hopefully we can get the descends again really quickly. So rally, well, I'm kind of done with the rallying, I think. Tanks are on the bottom, so we're gonna descend you down. Could also descend the Husk Hermit finally. But we need the damage dealers to be down there, I think. and then we'll start stacking up the damage here again. We're healing 5. That's pretty good, because everything down here is quick now, and we have a 91 times 2 unit. You're only taking 13, 14, but we do have a Guardian's Amulet. We could just play this immediately and probably be fine. But what's the fun in that? Oh, it got rid of the other discard card. Okay. Could have played the Siren on the bottom floor. I didn't want the Siren at the bottom because I wanted to save space for the actual tank unit in the front. Because our unit only has 30 HP, our champion, and I have no way of pushing unit to the front, so I really wanted our high health tank unit to be at the front. Then again, we don't have a lot of heals. Never mind, we have heals. So now that actually is a little bit functional. And we have a lot of draw, but more draws seems like it would be perfectly fine. Yeah? Yeah, I'll take it. We have that capacity artifact for free. So the capacity artifact gives us 6 on some single floors. Do we want to upgrade? Husk Hermit could be upgraded. Thorned Hollow could be upgraded. Vine Mother could be upgraded. Still think we prefer spells. Still looking for a holdover, unfortunately not finding it. Regen 10 is pretty good. We can just make it cost 1 again. Plus 20 magic power and consume. I don't mind the Helical Chrysalises consuming. I value high damage temporary spells a lot. No holdover, unfortunately. Kind of want to save money in that case. In case we don't do the trial, I want to have enough money to be able to reroll and buy the holdover. But I will make something cheaper. I think making cards cheaper and more playable is almost always a good decision. Cheaper Restoring Retreat in case we do find holdover. Well, no, because I think if we hold over, we gotta hold over the Unleash the Wildwood for the full heal every turn. Bone Rattler and Bone Shine. Oh, crap. Leave. Worst cards in the entire game. I hate them so much. No. What's the champion? Multi-strike 2. Oh, plus 25 times 3. That's a lot of attack. Or we could make him quick, multi-strike, sweep, strike, root, enchant, quick. Okay. I'll be honest with you, that actually seems dope. Because if we root enemies, we hit them twice with our quick units. However, if we don't kill units, they're gonna start stacking up on the floor. I think I'm just gonna go multi-strike on this guy. But like, quick sweep, multi-strike, root. It'll root 2 on every enemy that it hits. And then we never have to worry about playing anything that's not on this floor. And then we can always descend down into it. The Strangler. I feel like the Strangler is the way to go. It's weird, but I kind of like the Strangler. And then what are we gonna get rid of? Could get rid of like 1 Sharpen and 1 Forgone Power. I always want to say Forgotten Power. It's Forgone Power. Armor 20. Well, I mean, this guy has 0 attack. That's like a perfect unit to hold on to on a floor. Resolve. I don't think Root negates Resolve, but we sweep, so they're going to be dead anyways. Yeah, this seems like a very good fight for us. We still want holdover though, so we're probably gonna go spell upgrade path so we can hold over the heal card. But yeah, this seems like just a perfectly acceptable fight. I still want to leave a position though for our proper tank at the front. So we are gonna play the Nameless Siren up a little bit. We might as well start buffing you a little bit though, because we have the ability to. And you have sweep and multi-strike. The loot collector's in the right spot. Thorn Hollow is out now as our tank. We love to see it. Everything is going just fine, just beautifully. Perfect. What the hell? I mean, it's working just fine. It's weird, but look, there they are. They can't leave. They're stuck forever. They've got Rooted 2 on. They're sapped to hell and back. I can full heal on this turn. I can just make you stronger and stronger and more powerful than you can possibly imagine. We need to descend these units, but hopefully that'll happen soon. We have the energy. I'm gonna play the Vine Mother. I don't know, could incant, we could save it. Make you stronger. Heal you to full. Hold you here. This is really weird. This is really strange. German Gande, hello, welcome, how's it going? All right, so there's our Restoring Retreat. Yeah, we want to start playing spells down here. We're gonna heal you. You're dying. Man, you're a nasty unit, Wyldenten. So, Wyldenten. Yeah, what happens if you don't kill all the units? Will they not spawn? Sweep, Sap, and Rooted. I would love to get that Sap card again. Sap 4, it's pretty good. Hello, German Gandhi. Hello, World Serpent, says Twigbreaker. Love it. No reason to Restoration Retreat you or Restoration Detonation unless we wanted the heal. I'd honestly rather just... Nothing is worth playing. The front 3 units are already dying, so let's just make you stronger. And then just like sap you, and then discard a card. Now we get a sting every turn, which is nice. Units are still spawning, but it's not like they're getting anywhere. Hello, guys. Nothing is making it through the floor. Nothing. Both of our enchanters are down here, so I might as well just do this. Dude, this is a great combination. Oh, hey, a brief respite. Time to kill y'all. Now, I do want to hold on to Sap for next turn. Ideally, we'll like discard it then. You're all dead because everything on this floor is quick. It did hold the Sap card. We don't need to play it though. Everything's dead. But we might be able to play it for free. So Sting, heal the Pyre, Ensnare. This does nothing, but we can play it, and we can play Root Seeds. We can play Sharpen. We got him. Ladies and gentlemen. Dude, I love this combination. This is fantastic. I want to see you reach the unit limit for enemies. The problem is, we're killing them too fast. Oh no! They go up 1 floor if there's 7 already. Okay, so like, question. Will the units that should spawn at the bottom instead spawn at the middle? Or will rooted units force their way up to make room? That's the question I have right now. We don't need any of this. Another sap card is pretty nice, honestly. The ones that spawn will go up one. Okay, so if there's no room, they'll spawn in the middle floor. So we do need to still kill them quickly. Okay. But still, that's pretty freaking amusing. So we need more spell upgrades. We need holdover. Draw one the first time each turn a friendly unit is healed. I don't think we need this. Better stings is kind of nice. Holdover, permafrost. Hey. Yeah, that's like, yeah, it's real good. That's real freaking good. It's a good card. I don't know, do we even need +10 magic power? We don't need permafrost. I mean, we could auto permafrost the frost amulet. I think that's actually a good idea. Because then it'll guaranteed be played whenever we play it for free. So go ahead and +10 magic power, restoration detonation. Go ahead and make sharpen 1. Wow, did not get holdover. Highly unfortunate, but you know what we're gonna do instead? We'll make the restoring retreats heal more, make it more playable, and then we don't really care about anything else. We can still remove 1 card and 2 more. So what do we want to remove? I hate to say it, but honestly, I'm gonna remove these cards that we just added into the deck earlier. I don't want them. And then I think we can safely remove 1 root seeds as well. The draw 1 next turn is nice, but we're gonna have stings once we play the Vine Mother. All right, Seraph the Patient. We're gonna silence your ass, and then you're not gonna do anything. You're gonna apply melee weakness, but we can heal every turn, ideally. And we're gonna build at the bottom, I hope. Good, negative capacity at the top is just fine. This is actually a pretty good draw, except we didn't get the tank. And it's gonna be hard to keep you alive, or to keep the sirens alive, but we can still do it. Well, you know, we could build on the middle. Because I don't really want to play the sirens here because of your rally. But you know what? Units are dazed at the bottom. But we're quick. We can kill them when they move up. This is a tough one. This is a tough one. Because if I play at the bottom, then we can restoring retreat at the bottom for healing if we need it. But I'd have to play 1 nameless siren here, and then they'll die anyways, because I won't be able to kill this unit. Well, actually, no, I can restoring retreat you, and you'll die down here, because you're sweet quick. Okay. Okay. I could also restoring retreat Seraph, but it still leaves the problem of the Lightwing killing one of my nameless sirens, unless we play the Wyldenten here, but if we do that, then it's not what we want. This sucks, because I really need the tank to be at the front, especially with the melee weakness this guy can put out. So you have to go down here. You might make it to the pyre, honestly, and if you do, congratulations. I don't really mind if Seraph gets stronger, but I can't play 2 nameless sirens. I think that's too much. The sap would keep the sirens alive, but I can't play the sap. It's too expensive. So what I think we're gonna do is play the sirens up here. I could also not play them and play them later. Well, no, because I want to buff them. You know, I want to buff them by playing cards. Gives us targets for the restoring retreats, admittedly. I'm gonna play him so we can buff him early. And speaking of, oh my god, I should have played that at the bottom. That was so dumb. Because I could have saved all of your HP, and now all of these units are dying. Ah, crap. All right, how are we gonna do this? We can't do this. Our units up here are dying. No, I can keep one of them alive by playing this. So we're gonna play this here. We're gonna play this. You take double freaking damage. Oh my god. I think I've just ruined it. I think I've just completely ruined it. No, I haven't. This guy only does 10 attack. We can still do it. It's just gonna be real freaking annoying. I should have just not played him. I should have just not played him. Should have just waited. Well, we gotta buff you. We also need to silence you. So we're just gonna silence you immediately. Now your ability will never activate. We're gonna buff. We're going to buff. We're gonna hit you with this. And we're just gonna let our champion try to kill everything. That's all we can do. That's all we can do. We screwed it up miserably. Like, absurdly badly. Honestly, I kind of want to descend you to act as a tank for the Hermit. I think something like that could actually matter. And I hate that something like that could matter, but again, we've misplayed so horribly. I also think that what I'm gonna do is kick the crap out of Seraph whenever I have the opportunity. So there's a bunch of damage, and there's some more. So you're taking 15 damage. That's not that much. It's not that much. Buff you. Buff you. Buff you. Ensnare. Hopefully we get lucky. Wow. You could exit to the main menu and restart your fight. Nah, I think we'll be fine without that. Because let's be honest, I think if we just play our Guardian Amulets, we'll be fine. Like, we have an insane capability of sapping the enemies, keeping ourselves alive, healing, still doing damage. Like, if we sap the boss, I think we'll be perfectly fine. It's gonna suck, but I still think we'll be okay. We just need to buff ourselves whenever we can, and hit you whenever we can. Try to get the Guardian's Amulet, and if we don't get it, honestly, I think we just play it on him. Because nothing can move from the bottom floor, so we just gotta stay on the bottom floor for as long as possible. Wow, that sucks. Yeah, I think we're dead. Like, we're completely and totally and completely deceased because I played the Sirens and they died. I should have just not played him. I should have not played him. I always fall for that mistake, that type of mistake anyways. I mean, the amulets don't do anything. We really just have to kill you with spells, which is kind of impossible. On the bright side, you don't do that much damage, but you're only taking 135. I don't know, it's possible that our Pyre can kill this guy, but dude, I don't know. No. We got very close, though. If we didn't misplay, and I do consider it a misplay to play both the Sirens when we did, if we didn't misplay, I think we would have had it. I think we definitely would have had it. That was the most quick applied by a factor of 5. And the most rooted apply by a factor of 2. That's a lot of rooted and a lot of quick. That was a fun run. Dude, that champion... Oh, new run history screen. Didn't notice before. That champion is a lot of fun. I like stacking effects like that on units. Quick, multi-strike, sweep, enchant, strike. Like, that's pretty sweet. We had so many effects going on there, and the bottom floor with this guy is impossible for the enemies to get past. Again, the problem was we didn't have enough damage. If one siren lived, we would have had it. But I didn't want to buff the boss, so I didn't play him in the middle. I should have just not played him, kept him in the deck, and then ideally play them and then descend them later with the Restoring Retreat. Our deck wasn't super thick. We could have probably done it, and just having a little bit of extra damage would have been sweet. Because even if they were 50 damage times 2, that would have been enough. Absolutely would have been enough to kill the boss there. We just did not have enough regen for our tank, and we did not have enough damage in the backline to get the job done. Still a lot of fun. For those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch for when I go live, support me on Twitch, Patreon, and Streamlabs, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Monster Train.